Welcome back to the FlipNerd.com REI Classroom, where experts from across the real estate investing industry teach you quick lessons to take your business to the next level. And now, let's meet today's expert host.
Hi there, and welcome to the REI Classroom. My name is Michael Blanc, and I'll be your instructor today. To this episode, I'm going to teach you how to get a yes from investors when you're raising money for your next multifamily deal.
This REI Classroom real estate lesson is sponsored by theinvestormachine.com, FlipNerd's private investor coaching program and your blueprint to investing success.
If you followed me for any length of time, you know that I'm an advocate for multifamily investing as the best real estate strategy to help you replace your income in the next 3 to 5 years. And one of the main ways to do that, a necessary way, is to raise money. This one is specifically on getting a series of yeses from your potential investors. Here's a mistake that many make that leads to an immediate dead end, and that's very frustrating to a newbie just starting out. They'll say something like, "Hey Frank, I'm getting into apartment building investing, and I'm looking for investors. The minimum investment is $25,000, and you can get a 10 to 15% return on your money. Are you interested?" The problem with this is it's too direct, and will likely lead to a no that then becomes a dead end. And that's because the person that you're talking to may not even know you, or they may not know you in the context of real estate investing, or they're simply not warm to the idea of you asking them that kind of direct question. You have to expand, you have to approach each person uniquely based on what your relationship is with that person. The point is this: you want to get a series of yeses from a person until they get to the point where you can ask that kind of question. All right, so you have to use a little bit of judgment, and you have to be patient. Okay, I know you want to raise money in the next 30 days, but depending on who you're in your sphere of influence is, you have to warm up that person appropriately. In general, you want a series of yeses, and you want to continue to expand your circle of influence. Here's a better way to get a series of yeses. Okay, so I'm going to give you an example here of speaking with Frank, who may not actually know you in the concepts of real estate investing. All right, so here's what you can say. "Hey Frank, I'm getting into apartment building investing. I'm really excited, and it's really going to change my life and my family and my financial outlook. I think I can probably retire and replace my income in the next 3 to 5 years. Would you mind taking about 5 minutes so I can tell you a little bit more about it? I'd really like to get your feedback." Now you're speaking with, let's say, an acquaintance. All right. Now if you ask them for 5 minutes to get your feedback, what are they going to say? They're going to say, "Yes, of course. My gosh, I haven't talked to you in a while. Why don't we do lunch?" Okay, or they'll at least agree to a 5-minute phone call. So really ask the person on the other end what you think is a 95% likelihood they will say yes to, okay? And that's what you want to ask them. This is an example to do that. All right, so let's continue this on a little bit. So let's say that they agree to yes, and let's say they do a lunch. You might say something like this: "Hey, this is pretty cool. Here's actually," and you're getting this conversation, and they're saying, "Okay, what do you need right now? What are you looking for?" You say, "Well, I'm looking for buildings with about 15 units. I'm going to buy it with investors, and the minimum investment is $25,000 per investor, and the returns are X. They can invest with cash, but they can also invest with IRAs and 401ks. Would you happen to know someone who might be interested in a 5-minute phone call or talk about this more?" And again, you're not actually, at this point even, you've warmed up the conversation, but you're still not asking them directly. You're asking them, "Hey, is there anyone they know who might be interested in a reasonable return?" And all you're asking for is a 5-minute phone call. Now, what could happen is they might say, well, I'm interested. Are you kidding me? Come on, talk to me about this stuff. All right, so you might now have a potential investor in an open, or they might say, "You know what, my dad has been invested in a rental property. He might be interested in talking with you," or "my brother," or whatever. And so you're asking them again a question at this point where you think there's a high likelihood, or at least a potential likelihood for a yes. Let's see here. All right. So the point is this: always ask questions that will get a yes and move the conversation along. And also keep in mind that you're not always, yes, you're looking for money, but you're looking for other forms of support. You're looking for someone, maybe you're looking for a member for your advisory board, or an advisor, maybe just someone who's got a lot of entrepreneurial experience. "Hey, would you be an advisor for me? Could we meet once a quarter?" That's great. "Hey, I'm looking for a real estate attorney. Do you know someone? I'm looking for a lender." You're always looking for support. of one form or another. And it may not always be money. It could be a referral. All right. So always ask questions that the person normally wants to try to support you, and if they can, they will. Now, here's some rules to remember as you're reaching out to potential investors. Okay, so don't discriminate against anyone. Number one is you don't know if they have money or not, and you don't know who they actually know. Remember, you're always looking for multiple things, looking for money, looking for deals, looking for people. All right, so you just want to basically share your enthusiasm with people and tell them kind of roughly what you're looking for, and maybe they know somebody. Okay, so always talk to everyone. Always ask for referrals. Like I said, you're not just looking for money, but you are looking for potential investors. Always get referrals. Then follow up with every referral. Okay, it's terrible. Number one is not to follow up. So always follow up. And number two, close the loop with the person who referred, saying, "Hey, man, this was a great referral," or "Hey, I met with so and so. It didn't work out. I really appreciate it. Do you know anyone else?" It gives you another reason to contact that person. And make sure you track your activity, guys, okay? So, because there's a lot of stuff going on here. I always say make a mind map of your potential investors and then start tracking your interaction with them. When did I speak to them last? Or when did I email them last? What did I say? Where are we? What's the next step? Because, for me, once I get above 3, it starts becoming a blur. So just track some of the stuff and be very systematic, consistent, and intentional. All right? So think about raising money, not so much about raising money. Ooh, got to raise money. Think of it more as networking. Okay, really think of it as a networking. Networking is an intentional act where you're establishing relationships with an intention behind it, which is to get them involved in your real estate investing business, whatever that may mean, and it may mean raising money. All right, so treat everyone. Whatever level your relationship is how you want to approach that person. Again, your goal in your mind is to get a series of yeses. All right. Okay, that's it for today. If you have questions, the best place to ask me questions is at Ask Mike, which is at themichaelblanc.com/ask. So I appreciate you taking the time out of your busy day to learn with me, and I will catch you next time. All right, take care.
Are you looking to change your life through real estate investing? If you're interested in either getting started or taking your business to the next level, please check out FlipNerd's private program at theinvestormachine.com. This is the most robust real estate investor coaching, networking, and mastermind on the planet, and designed for your success. If you're ready to roll up your sleeves, ready to take personal responsibility for your own success, and ready to dive into a world-class instructional coaching program that provides you step-by-step instruction to help you achieve financial freedom, then you should apply today. Spaces are limited, and candidates are only considered after an application and interview process. Our 12-month investor program is unparalleled. Think you might be a fit? Learn more today at theinvestormachine.com. Please note, the views and opinions expressed by the individuals in this program do not necessarily reflect those of FlipNerd.com or any of its partners, advertisers, or affiliates. Please consult professionals before making any investment or tax decisions, as real estate investing can be risky. Are you a member yet of FlipNerd.com, the hottest real estate investing social community online? If not, you can join for free in less than 30 seconds and get access to hundreds of off-market deals, vendors in your market to help you in your business. And you can start networking with thousands of other investors just like you. Get your free account now at FlipNerd.com. Please check out the FlipNerd family of real estate investing shows, where you can access hundreds of expert interviews, quick tips, and lessons from leaders across the real estate investing industry. They're available at FlipNerd.com/shows, or simply search for FlipNerd in the iTunes Store.